Hey everybody! I know it's been a while since I've been in front of the camera, but I feel like it's probably understandable. I want to say off the bat that I and Diana and the cats were all fine. Things have been a little rough here and there just because, but we're fine. And I'm hoping that you all are fine too, and that you're all taking proper care of yourselves, taking the necessary precautions, and staying safe. I know the backdrop isn't looking as fancy as it once did. I shifted a lot of things around, reorganized stuff, and this is kind of the holding area for my Studio Series Constructicons until I can get Scrapper and Overload. So it's not quite as fancy and colorful back here without the Cobots and Hello Carbots and whatnot, but I do still have them. They're just not in this spot right now. I have been keeping myself busy. There's a lot of stuff that's been recorded that I still have to edit that will be going up over the next however many weeks. I have been keeping myself busy with a little bit more customizing, some paint here, some panel lining there. I have currently started a project that I wasn't sure I was ever going to start, but no time like the present, right? So I have begun to panel line Cybertron Primus. As you can clearly see, I am not done. It's been about 3 days so far, and I've only really finished the outside of the planet mode, and I've only just started in on the robot mode, primarily the insides of the legs. That's going to be a project. Maybe in a month or two I'll finally be done. We'll see. But I am glad to have finally started on it. It's definitely a process, though. Like, Siege Jetfire was an undertaking. This is... but I think it's going to look really cool when I'm done. The planet mode already looks great, so... fingers crossed. And of course I will show it to you all when I'm finished. I was also pleasantly surprised the other day when something that I ordered back in April randomly showed up. It's actually, the tracking was showing it as like label created, but it wasn't in the system yet for about 2 months, and it just randomly showed up. And the box was completely crushed, but thankfully nothing was actually damaged. I should show you the toy before I preamble any further, right? So yeah, it's the AOYI, the oversized Studio Series Optimus Prime with a bunch of re-engineering, and this has been a disappointment. Not because the figure is bad, the figure is actually amazing. If it weren't for a very particular QC issue that I have, this would probably be one of, if not my #1 acquisition for the year, because this figure is amazing. But, unfortunately, there was a construction issue with mine. There was also the issue of the alternate head that I got with him being the exact same head, so I have 2 of the same head, but that's fine, I don't really care. The big issue is his left shoulder, the back and forth, this joint on his left shoulder is the same as the one on his right shoulder. And that means I cannot transform him. I cannot turn him into a truck because this side will not sit the way it needs to, and that is a massive disappointment. I've already contacted the site about getting a replacement. I don't know for sure if I'm going to get a replacement, or if I am, if it's going to be anytime soon. Maybe that's going to happen. If not, I'm hoping I can get a refund or something and just get it again. This is a huge letdown, because aside from not being able to actually transform it, the figure is extremely good. Other than that, it's been kind of more or less business as usual with some obvious caveats. And I almost forgot when I was going over acquisitions and whatnot. Thanks to KR Brickbot, who you can check out his channel up there, he let me know that Gmarket, which is a Korean website that sells a lot of different things and does do international shipping in some cases, they had Hello Carbot Super Patron in stock, the reissue. So I was able to finally get Super Patron, which I am so happy about. This thing is fantastic and kind of goofy, and I love it. And very big and quite hefty. So I'm going to put him down now because this is already making me tired. But yes, huge thank you to KR Brickbot for the heads up on that, because getting the set through Gmarket, even with the added shipping costs, because it's like you have to pay to ship, but then if it costs more than initially estimated, you have to pay more, and shipping on this thing was definitely not cheap altogether. But even with the shipping costs, getting the 2 sets that make up Super Patron, which is Patron S and Dire, it's Dire something, but getting those 2 sets with the shipping still came out to less than how much one set is typically shipping for on eBay right now, so I'm cool with that. And to drop the toy stuff for a second and talk about something a little more serious, I just want to say that whatever you all are feeling right now, with everything that's been going on, it's okay. I guarantee you, every single person you see, even the people who look like they have it together 100% of the time, are dealing with this stuff in their own way. It gets to everybody at some point in some way. So if you're having a tough time with it, just know that you're not alone. It's going to be okay. And with that said, I think I'm going to duck out and probably get back to this, because this is a project. But thank you everybody for watching. Again, stay safe, and I will see you all next time.